Super Formula race car in VR. Hello there everyone, and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. We've got a very special, a little bit longer than normal 10-lap race today, where we're driving a SF19 Super Formula race car with a Honda engine. We're driving it at the World Circuit in a Group 1 Prototype Series event at the Fuji International Speedway. We started with a rolling start and we started 20th of 20. Now, this here race, I had to race it a few times because I'm not very good at these Formula 1 or Super Formula races. They're hard to keep up, and I just have been having a heck of a time. So I raced it a few times and I had some spectacular crashes. I've seen some other people crash. And in a 10-lap race, you can always count on it raining somewhere throughout the race. So we have to keep an eye on that. Now, I've not been doing this very long myself, and I never realized that on the steering wheel it says lap 1. I didn't know that the steering wheel kept track of your laps for you. I guess that must be fed to you from the crew chief. So here we are finishing our first lap, and we know for a fact that there is no way that we're going to be able to do the whole 10 laps on one tank. Plus we got our soft racing tires on for optimal traction, and we know that when we go and fuel up after, I believe, 4 laps, we're gonna have to put our wets on so that when it starts raining, and it will start raining, you can almost be guaranteed of that, we're gonna be able to keep going around the track. Now this race, and I do say this quite a bit about races, but this was one of my favorite races to run, even though it's a lot longer than normal. And I'm driving a car that I didn't like. Once I got the hang of it though, you know, it becomes more enjoyable. And once the cars kind of thin out a little bit, but there again, cars are going to go into the pits at different times, so you know, it's going to be very difficult to know what position you're in the, and then you got to always watch out for that too. That doesn't happen very often in Gran Turismo, but these cars do spin out sometimes, as if you wait till the end, you'll find out. The OpenFed is not immune from that. So here we are finishing our second lap. And as you can tell, the sky is getting a little growlier. The sunshine is gone, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. At a 10-lap race, if you can split it in half, 5, you might have enough fuel for 5 laps. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go in after 4, because we got to keep an eye on the weather too. And the growlier it gets, the uglier it gets, the sooner we're going to have to go in and change those tires, because you do not want to get caught out on the track with racing tires when it's raining out. It just is horrible. I've had it happen, and it's not good. This guy just does not want me to get by him, I see. He keeps coming back for more. And this is the one thing too, in these Super Formula races, the cars go so fast that any braking and you're right on top of the guy and they shoot away from you like a rocket, your reactions have to be real quick, and you have to know where you're going and what you're doing. When you're going and flowing through the track, you've got to use the whole track from side to side, even the little bumper guards on the corner if you can or need to. Use the whole track so you can keep your speed up as high as possible, because you got to keep passing to win the game. Now with 20 cars, I had 19 in front of me, and of course with the laps, and you just forget how many cars you've passed, because when there's a car in the pits, as we're going by right now, that'll count down, and you have no idea when you're driving as to if that's happening or not. However, when we do go for the pit stop and we've get fueled up, the display is back on during the pit stop, and you can see what position you're in and how much harder you have to go to try and get in first. Remember though, not everybody pits at the same time. So I believe we're going to go into the pit stop after this lap here, and then we can see. But if nobody's been in the pits yet, we could be down near the bottom real quick if we are. I'm thinking we're around the middle of the pack right now, around the number 10 or 11 car. So what we're going to see in a second here, we're going to be at the pit stop and ending the fourth lap. And then we'll take a look. See, now the weather is getting really, really growly. You see? And it can start raining at any time when the weather's like this. So you just kind of, do you want a chance going another lap, or is it going to rain before the next lap is over? You can never tell. So it's not raining yet, and we've done 4 laps, so okay, let's go in and change those tires and let's get fueled up at the same time, because like I said, the other cars have to come in sooner or later too. So it doesn't make any difference when you stop. It's just that you are. See, now we're in 10th place. Now we're in 11th. Oh, they're going to be shooting by me. Nobody's gone into the pits yet. I'm the first one, obviously, because I'm dropping down pretty quick here. Okay. Get some new tires, get my wets on, and then fuel her up. Just fill it right up. Okay, we're leaving 19th. That's only because Lopez went into the pits too. So we know we got 18 cars to pass. Hopefully a bunch of those will be passing them when they're in the pit stop. Now you can tell that the tires got grooves on them so that they can work away the liquid when it starts raining better than if you got smooth racing tires on. So now, being in position 19 is just go as hard as you can. You're on lap number 5. I think that's so cool that it's right there on the steering wheel. I never realized that before. Never noticed it. But then again, I wasn't too fond of driving these kinds of races. But, with a little practice, you get better at it, and the better you get at it, the more you start to like it. So, time to revisit some of the other ones too, I suppose. Anyhow, we're coming up close to the end of lap 5, and the track is starting to look like it's a little damp. It looks a little shiny in places. See, around the corners there. So maybe we're going to be hitting some rain pretty quick here. This is, like I said, this is the end. We'll be starting lap number 6 here. Oh, look at it. It's looking awful up there. Just awful. That rain is going to be coming down. If you didn't go in and get wets on now, any of these guys that come by the pit stop, I think they're looking for some big trouble coming up here. Big trouble. Because when you get stuck in the rain with your racing tires, boy, I'll tell you, you can put your foot on the throttle and you just don't go nowhere. But that's good for us, see, because now we just got one there, and we're going to be getting this guy pretty quick too. And maybe if we get a little bit of rain, we'll catch up to a few more. See, now you got to try and flow from one side of the track to the other. It's taken me a long time to start learning how to do some of these things, but we're getting better, a little bit better every time we play. So, and that's the whole point of the game, is to enjoy and have fun. And that's what we are, because this race, like I said, it was just awesome to do. After practicing it for a while and messing up quite often, But that's all part of it, I suppose. So here we're coming around, finishing the lap number 6. We still haven't seen any rain yet. I'm amazed. Got to be coming pretty quick here though, because your rain tires are, you can't go quite as fast with your wets on as you can with your racing tires, obviously. So it affects your driving and the speed, right? So you need that rain to slow those other guys down. See, now they go by the pit again. Oh, that is not good. They are definitely going to be in trouble with this lap, because it doesn't look like it's going to last any longer. Right. Pretty soon here. And the other thing you got to always remember too, when it starts raining, now we know that these guys here all came through without getting any wet tires on. We know that when it starts raining, these guys are going to start spinning out. So we got to really pay attention if you get behind a bunch of them. Like there's 3 of them there together, 4 of them there together. And they start spinning out. The front guy spins out, he could take out 2 or 3 of them. So you really got to watch and pay attention, pay close attention. Okay. Especially through these zippy corners here. Okay, see there, the road is, the track is wet. You see it there, spraying up rooster tails. Oh, and he's sliding over, just missed him. See, there goes another one. Oh boy, I tell you, it's an easy way to pass him anyhow. Makes it easier for us, you know. I think they're done. Their race is done. When you get past like that, if you can't make it to the pits fairly quickly, then the cars that are in front of you are going to be way too far in front of you to ever be able to catch again. You'll never catch up with them. You're finished. So while that's happening, there's another one going in. While they're going in, I'm going to scream by them, and I'm going to keep going as hard as I can. Because by doing that, I'm going to put a nice big space time in between them and me. Oh, look at these guys. Looks like one guy was towing the other. Now, why didn't they stop in and change their tires? I just don't understand that sometimes. But there again, like I said, bad for them, good for us. So now when you get like this and it's almost like there's nobody on the track, just you just keep a nice even rhythm going. You're in lap number 8. Only got 2 left to go after this. Oh, there's a couple of cars in front of us still. Probably with racing tires on, because they're not going very fast. So we can just keep a nice even pace going, pass all these guys, and let them worry about trying to catch up, you know, or go into the pits and get your wet tires put on. So here, we're going to be coming up almost to the end of the 8th lap already. Like I said, you know, it's 10 laps. Takes a little while to complete, but once you get into it and you start looking at the strategy behind it, see now, how much fuel do I have left? Do I have enough left to make 2 more laps, or should I stop in and get some more fuel? It's hard to say. See, now I'm pretty sure I'm near the front of the pack, so let's do a quick stop in, because your wet tires, they wear out a lot quicker than your racing tires too. We've just gone 4 laps on intermediate wets. So yeah, well, they're about a third to a quarter down, but I was not going to have enough fuel. So I was in 3rd place, now I'm in 4th. Now I'm in 5th. Okay, come on guys, let's get those tires off, let's get the good ones on. Give me some fuel. If I can get out in 5th, I've only got 4 cars in front of me. Okay, I got 4 cars to pass to get in 1st place. Okay, that's all we need to remember. And we are in lap number 9. So all we can do is just go as fast as we can and see if we can catch up to anybody. because we don't know how far ahead of us that they are. So just keep doing what we're doing. Get a nice, even, regular pace going. Use the whole track when you're going around corners. And then try and push it a little. Because if you don't push it, you're never going to catch anybody. And if you do push it, then you have a chance to win. But don't go overboard. Now, I thought I saw a little bit of a rooster tail there a second ago. Oh, yeah. Up ahead there's one car. And what did I say? We got 4 to pass. Because we're car number 5. So in front of this guy, there's only 3 more cars. Okay, let's see if we can get him before this last lap, because then there's only 1 lap left to go here in a second. And that's not a lot of time to try and catch and pass 3 vehicles. But it doesn't matter, because, you know, this has been an awesome race. Just absolutely awesome. We got 2 pit stops in there. Look at that. And now we're going to take this guy and we're going to be in 4th place. Just open it up. Let's get by this guy. Okay, here we go. There's the pit stop. Now we're in our last lap. It's been a long haul, but I think we're going to get a little bit close. Oh, there's more cars in front of us there. No, I didn't see that. Yeah, there they are. There they are. There's 2 of them right there. So now we are in 4th place. We got 3 more cars to try and get by. Is it 3 or 2? But there's 2 of them are right there in front of me. Maybe it was only 2 more. Now I'm lost again. I lost count. I was paying too close of attention on the laps and the driving, and now I lost count. But that's okay, because we're going to find out soon enough, because we're coming up to the end of the race here. Now remember, if you give it too much throttle, when you come out of the corner, you're going to spin out. All right? Don't forget that. Even after all the races I've done and all the times I've spun out and keep telling myself, don't do that, even after all of that, I couldn't wait long enough. Not enough patience, and I try to get around them right here, and I spun out. But boy, has this been a wonderful race. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hope to see you back here again real soon. You've been racing with the OpaFed.